Alright, it is time for another computer upgrade. This time I'm pulling out my 2 terabyte hard drive and upgrading it to a 4 terabyte from Western Digital, special delivery from Newegg. So I'll go ahead and open the box up and we'll check it out. And what I'm doing with the 2 terabyte that I'm pulling out, I'm going to put that in an external enclosure and use that as my mobile hard drive for backed up movies and TV shows and stuff like that. So that'll be cool. So let's check them out. Well, there it is. 4 terabyte purple label. Apparently these are specially made for surveillance, but there's like 5 different grades. What is it? Green, blue, red, black, and purple. And I'm like, this is actually on sale. They had a 2-day sale going. $170 free shipping for the 4 terabyte. So I was like, I think I'll go ahead and do this and get the upgrade. So, yep, we've got that. And then the external enclosure. So we will open that up after I install the new 4 terabyte hard drive. So, alright, let's get this computer open. Okay, here's my hard drive carriage. Using a solid state drive in this computer. If you remember a while back on my previous videos when I upgraded the 500 gig hard drive to a solid state drive. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this cage out of here. Yep, there you go. Can you tell the difference? Solid state and regular. Alright, let me get this thing unscrewed here and we'll get them swapped out. There we go. 2 terabyte Western Digital Black Caviar. Still a good hard drive. So, yeah, we'll set this off to the side and we'll put that in the enclosure here in a bit. There we go, out of the bag. Pretty nice, 24/7 reliability. So this thing is meant to be used, pretty much in non-stop environments like video surveillance, but a hard drive's a hard drive, and I've done research on these, and I was like, well, it'll still, hold data and, basically stuff that I want it to do. So, and again, the price was really pretty sweet, so I just went ahead and cashed in and picked it up. So let's go ahead and get it in the carriage and connect it up. Alright, it is in there and ready to slide right back in place like so, and we'll secure it in place and we'll put the cover back on. Alright, part 1 is done. Next, part 2, external enclosure. Alright, now I bought one of these before. It's Rosewill external hard drive enclosure, aluminum frame. Got a lot of good reviews on this. Again, I'm not a fan of enclosures without fans, but that seems to be the way it is these days, because I've gotten a couple in the past that had the fans built in on the side, or at least some small fan or something. So here. Alright, so there's our mounting bracket. I'll get this stuff out of the way here as I'm opening up the box. And here's all my accessories. Power plug, adapter, a USB connection, the base mount. Yep, USB only. Some of these used to come with eSATA. This one does not, which is fine. So, and mounting screws, that's what I'm looking for. So you want to go ahead and attach this bracket to the 2 terabyte hard drive. And another side note, I think a lot of these, at least from what I was reading, are rated for up to 2 terabyte, and then I think once you get to bigger hard drives you start having issues, so you might want to do some research. Let's see, this one, let's see what it's compatible to. It does not say, but I remember reading in the description on Newegg that this one was rated for up to 2 terabytes. So anyway, yeah, definitely check that out if you're wanting to get an external drive. So let me go ahead and connect this bracket up to the 2 terabyte drive here. Alright, there's only one way to get this thing connected, and another nice thing, they've got screws to lock it in place so it doesn't come loose on you. So that's a neat little feature. So yeah, I've got that portion done. So now I'm going to slip it inside the aluminum case here, and we'll use the other screws to keep it in place. Alright, it is in there. And another nice feature, there's only one way this can go in as well. So that way your screws will line up on the side and on the back. So we will get those in next. Alright, screws are in. Looks good, so now it's ready to go in the base. I'll get that out of the plastic here in a minute. There we go, that's better. So now we'll hook it up to the computer. I'm going to go ahead and get the hard drive recognized first, and then we'll hook this one up because I'm going to be transferring all the files on the 2 terabyte onto the new 4 terabyte. So that's probably going to take quite a while. So, alright, we'll fire it up and get started. Alright, so we'll go to the control panel. We'll go to Administrative Tools, Computer Management, Storage, and yeah, Disk Management. So now everything should pull up. Here we go. It sees it. Alright. So now it shows unallocated. Okay, so I guess 4 terabytes comes in 2 separate unallocated terabytes on its own. Well, one is full 2 terabytes, the other one is only 3/4 of a terabyte, or actually a little less than that, 2/3, 1678 gigs. So, alright, well, we'll just go ahead and do a new simple volume. Let me go ahead and do that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and assign it that drive letter. Why not? Quick format and finish. So now it's doing that. Alright. New volume. Okay. We'll go ahead and get this one going, which is fine actually for me because I can go ahead and separate my stuff on here. Alright, I had to do some research because this is new to me. Anything over 2 terabytes, it wants to convert it to like a dynamic disk, or I guess an MBR disk. But to use the full range of 4 terabytes, which is what I want to use, you've got to go to the, I think it's a GPT. Let me double check. Yeah, on a forum here, it's a GPT partitioning scheme. This scheme supports addressing the full range of storage capacity. So yeah, anything over 2 terabytes, the device must be initialized using the GUID partition table or GPT partitioning scheme. So FYI. Alright, we're connected, power light is on. So we're good. It shows it 2 terabyte. And I got my Star Trek external drive and a 4 terabyte, so I'm going to start moving stuff. And yep, it's going to take me, I'm guessing, a couple of days to move 2 terabytes via USB 2.0. So, alright, well, there you go. So, that's upgrading my computer and converting my 2 terabyte internal to an external hard drive, and yeah, then the partition, that's something new for me on that 4 terabytes. So just for future reference. So hope that helps, and thanks for watching. Okay, maybe it may not be so bad, but I don't know, 15 hours, I'm still thinking it's going to be a bit longer. But anyway, I don't know if it'd be any faster with a eSATA, which I don't have on this one, but the other one did. But Oh well, guess it's going to be a fun night.